Hi, I'm Frank Lamb, founder of Automation Consulting and the Automation Primer blog. I'm an electrical engineer and the published author of 2 books on industrial automation. My first book, Industrial Automation Hands-On, was written in 2013 and published by McGraw-Hill, and it was translated into Portuguese and is used widely in colleges in Brazil. My second book, Advanced PLC Hardware and Programming, was published in 2019 and is fairly popular for users of Allen Bradley and Siemens PLCs. It also teaches generic principles that can be used across all brands and platforms. My latest project is the Automation Academy. This is a website that provides much of the content of my books and my blog to members and students of industrial automation. It also provides career assistance and guidance and helps you figure out what you were created to do. The Automation Academy will be released on November 19th of this year, and I'd like to take you on a little tour to show you what it's all about. Come on. The Automation Academy is a technical training website where you can learn about industrial automation using videos and downloadable resources. It has a career section where members can outline their goals and make a plan on how to achieve them. There's also a full social media platform where members can interact, joining interest groups, and discussing forum topics. This is the enrollment page I've set up on my Automation Consulting website. On entering the website, you'll end up at the dashboard. If you scroll down, you'll see some shortcuts to some of the member resources. These same resources are also available at the top of the dashboard. You can see a What's New page here. This gives a chronological history of the site and also talks about any things that may be going on. You can always return to the dashboard from here. And there is a news feed. The news feed is actually part of the community section where you can see the last things that have happened on the site by scrolling down. So when people join different groups or comment on different things, you'll see their posts. And once again, you scroll to the top of the page and you have access back to the dashboard. The upcoming events, there's room for 3 of those here, and they basically show the contents of the calendar, which is up here. The career section monitors each member's progress on the different career paths. And there's a little introductory video here that I've created to explain what the career section's all about. And then you can take the individual courses within the career section. In these courses, you establish your goal by identifying your passion, your talent, and your mission. This comes from Ken Coleman's philosophy on the proximity principle and figuring out what your sweet spot is in your career. We'll take a quick look at one of these sections. So this is directly from kencoleman.com, and I have actually contacted them and I have permission to use this content. There are different worksheets and things in these courses that you can use. This is worksheet number 5, so there are 4 other worksheets. You can maximize the size of these areas by getting rid of the little side dashboard here, and then moving on to the path section, which you can do from the career or simply by finishing up your goals section. Each of these courses have different sections with the little icons that allow you to go to different places. And in these lessons, you'll find, again, different worksheets. Sometimes you'll find some videos and scenarios to work on these different things. Again, lots of different worksheets, and you can progress from section to section. Lots of information about resumes, interviewing for jobs, how to create CVs and cover letters, and the proximity principle, once again, which is another Ken Coleman philosophy here. And then we create action plans to accomplish all of those different goals. Got some sample action plans in both PDF format and in Excel spreadsheets, and then there's a video explaining how to use the action plans. So lots of different exercises in this career section. The education section includes different applications which I've started creating based on machine operation, webinars, and different videos, training videos. So this is where all the courses are kept. As you can see here, I've got a rough Siemens course, a fully completed Allen Bradley Logix 500 course that I've posted on places like Udemy before, some basic PLC information, some more basic information here on data types and numbering systems. I plan to add lots and lots of courses. That's what much of my time is going to be taken up with, and I'll be releasing them a module at a time. There are also some old webinars from back in August. There will be lots more webinars on this site. I'll be doing a lot of interfacing with members, having different mastermind sections and events. The library is where all of the downloads are, and there are a lot of different PDFs, Excel spreadsheets, and even some PLC programs here, and they can be found by scrolling through this section. Eventually, I foresee this getting to be very large, and I'm going to have to find another way to locate all this information. I already have hundreds of PDFs on this site, so that's a little bit about the library and the downloads. The calendar allows members to schedule one-on-one meetings with me for consulting, depending on which membership plan they have. Everyone will be entitled to a half-hour meeting to discuss exactly what they want to get out of these courses, and they can schedule these here based on my availability. The community section in many ways is the heart of the Academy. So there are different forums. I can add forums as needed. So we have a basic community forum with introductions, and you can monitor your progress here. Some basic questions, electrical questions, this sort of thing. Much of it is empty because there's only a few people on this site right now. They are helping me test it out. One of the groups that we created early on was on feedback on the site itself. And again, several people have been participating in this group since the site is under construction. This is where people can give their feedback on the site. And I give a little feedback exactly where I'm at on these. And you can see some of the other people that have commented here. Members do have full profiles, so you can see some of the people that are on the site helping me out, and some of them are pretty active in testing the functionality of the site, and you can connect to different people and have discussions inside of the forums, or directly you can message people. Some of this will have to be monitored. I'll have to make sure no crazy people get into the site, but this is an overall outline of the website. And I fully plan on working on this extensively and adding lots and lots of content and being very active on the site. This is your website. I plan to continuously add content and hold events at least once a week. And by joining early, you can have a lot of influence on the topics that I cover. My experience covers not only machine building and programming, but also 26 years of entrepreneurship and web content creation like this site. The entry price into this site is already pretty inexpensive at $9.99 a month or $100 for a year. But as a special thank you to people who helped me launch this site, I'm going to be offering the Gold Content Membership, the yearly membership that's normally worth $300, for the silver price of $100. This will only be offered until the end of the year and is a special thank you for people who helped me launch this site and get it off the ground. If you want to just try it out for a month first, you can always do that, and you'll still have time to get the Founders Membership before the end of the year. Thank you for your interest.